Hey everyone, so I just wanted to make a quick video about this camera stand product I made. The idea was for it to just be pretty cheap and not have a lot of parts, so I didn't spend a lot of time designing it. Just to make assembly easy and not have to use my printer as much. But the idea is that I wanted to be able to film videos and without being able to use both my hands, because my older videos I had to record with one hand. Not free, which is how I'm recording this video now, because I obviously can't, use the stand. But yeah, so basically how it works is that you have an aluminum extrusion here. This is bolted to this bottom plate. I have like aluminum extrusion nuts. Basically, they're like little rectangular plates that sit inside here with the threaded part. So those get pulled against the inner side of the rail. So I have the bolts down here. I had an extra hole in the bottom. Don't really need them, but essentially this bolts this to this base. This also I think this is a 1010 series aluminum extrusion, so like the 8020 series. So that's 1 inch by 1 inch. And then the same idea here, basically the same thing as this, but on the top. So this top piece has a hole in it where there's a bolt that goes through. So this part of the camera mount part is threaded. So when you tighten this squeezes these two parts towards this, so it makes it hard to rotate. So that's when you want to like lock your angle in, and to loosen it, you just loosen the bolt, and then you can pivot it very easily. And then to clamp the phone down, you put your phone in here, and then there's this printed part. So this kind of sits in here, the two rails here, these kind of engage here, and to tighten it, you just tighten down this bolt. So this pushes this against here, and then prevents it from being able to pull out. Yeah, so this part basically it goes into this threaded hole here. Yeah, that kind of just locks the rail in. Since I wanted it to have very few parts, it's not a very intricate system, so to tighten it down against your phone, you do have to push this part down first and then tighten this. But I mean, for a system that's meant to be pretty simple, I think it's, it doesn't really matter. So I plan to share this design so you guys can check it out and make edits to it, your own version if you want. Like if you have a bigger phone, you can make this part, or if you want to have more support, you can make this part wider, or if your phone's thicker, you can make this wider in this direction, make this handle longer, so yeah, so I don't know, thought it was a good product to film videos. All my future videos will be filmed on this rig. I didn't really feel like buying my own tripod or whatever. I thought, I might as well just make my own since I have a printer, and this channel's kind of just about making stuff, so I might as well just make my own camera stand. So yeah.